Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Kevin Eknes. If you haven't been here before, I'm a full-time guitar player based in Nashville. On this channel, you're gonna find a lot of guitar-related content, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and like and comment on this video. Anyway, you guys asked for it, so we're gonna talk about changes playing today. And in order to start off with changes playing, we need a chord progression that involves some changes. So the one that I picked is Sunny, which is kind of a pop and jazz standard that's often used in jam sessions and so forth. But what's very cool about it is that it has kind of multiple key centers, but it's got that one kind of key tonality, which is A minor. Anyway, in order to approach a set of changes, we first need to learn the chords. So the chords in Sunny is A minor, G minor, C7, F major 7, and then B half diminished, and then E altered, back to A minor. Anyway, what's very cool with changes is that we're going to be able to incorporate multiple of the previous lessons. We're going to incorporate the importance of pentatonics and some of the modern cage stuff and so forth. Anyway, in the modern cage lesson, we learned how to make a couple of different voicings that's kind of involved with the cage system and the pentatonics. So let's use this voicing for A minor. And for G minor, we use the same one. C7, F major 7, B half diminished, E altered, back to A. And so for each voicing, we're gonna attach a pentatonic scale. So here, it's an A minor, so we're going to use the A minor pentatonic. Same with the G. For C7, we're going to use C major pentatonic. F major pentatonic for F major 7. For B half diminished, however, we're going to use the Locrian pentatonic, which is a minor pentatonic with a flat 5. I'm gonna make a full spreadsheet available to you for all the 5 different pentatonic boxes that's going to be available for you for free, including the next one, the E Phrygian dominant pentatonic. And all you need to do is go on my website, kevineknes.com, sign up for the email list. Anyway, let's check out the Locrian pentatonic. Very, very cool sound in my opinion. And then Phrygian dominant pentatonic. And so, learning the pentatonic, where it is according to the different chord shapes, we got to do that in multiple areas of the neck, obviously, to get more kind of control over and move more freely up and down the neck. This is basically just the concept of it and how I would approach learning a new set of changes. Anyway, the next step is to kind of merge the two transitional chords that's next to each other. So the first one is obviously A minor to G minor. So after seeing how the chords kind of, it's very simple here because it's just a whole step apart, but after that we gotta kind of be able to transition between the two pentatonic scales. So obviously going from A minor pentatonic, G minor pentatonic, and obviously do that in all the different boxes, go between them. A minor, G minor, A minor, G minor. And so forth. And so after you've mastered the transition between the G minor and A minor, the next step is to kind of create a line between the two of them, or just improvise freely between the two. And so forth. After getting control over the transition between the two chords there, we move to the next set of chords. So that is G minor to C7. And C7, that's the C major arpeggio, and as you learned in the art of the modes, they're related. So C major and A minor pentatonic are related pentatonic scales, and so they contain the exact same notes, and you already know that transition already, and are already able to kind of improvise and create and write the lines between the two kind of different chords. So that's not a step that's needed anymore in this song, obviously. Next step is C7 to F major. And so that is C major pentatonic to F major pentatonic. Same kind of process and all of that. After the F major, it's B half diminished. However, the half diminished to the altered happens so fast that often in minor 2/5s, if it's happening too fast, then the two is kind of anticipating this anyway. So it's kind of easier to just mash it into like one kind of composite thing and just think of the actual altered, which is what is going to land on eventually anyway. So for this, I would suggest, or for this song in particular, I would suggest just going between the F major pentatonic and the E Phrygian dominant pentatonic. Anyway, those are just some words to get you started with more of a vertical approach to changes playing, where you're able to more freely kind of superimpose new material over each of the chords and kind of be able to differentiate between them, even though they're all kind of in the same thing, like a 2/5-1. It's all within, they all have the same notes, but to kind of individualize each of the chords is going to give you so much more power and control to freely just colorize each of the chords with whatever kind of tonal colors that you would like to give it. There's the more horizontal approach, which can be very useful if it's a set of changes that's a little bit a little faster. Let's say the changes are obviously here it's happening so fast that it kind of requires like some insane kind of brain power to kind of just localize all those different chords in all the positions of the neck and kind of freely move and freely color them. So find certain target notes that you're going to do. The third is always a hit. Target the thirds, because that's kind of a free giveaway to kind of follow the changes, and then just kind of color the lines between the thirds and between just the other parts of the chords. But more often than not, then remember the modern cage lesson and kind of try to visualize the chord progression in terms of the chord anchors, and then just make sure that you're able to see the pentatonic with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, then let me know below and let me know what you'd like to see next. And until then, I'll see you next time.